I did a blog post on Saturday about, well, basically that it's the end of the year, and I know I have a lot of pages and different things left from either weekly pages that didn't work out, or pages like this, which were daily insert type pages, undated. I have these for the A5, and I have the day planner sheets for the personal size. These you can use anytime, but you know, things like this that are dated, or things like this that are dated. I know I have a lot left over, and I know they were including these as the weekly sheets on a lot of the A5 planners this year, and I actually like them. I like the list format, but I know a lot of people like the horizontal, so there's probably a lot of these floating around that are unused, particularly people who ordered after July, because then they got a year and a half's worth of them. So what I did is I cut these down to make little hot lists, and they're very much like the Muji stamps and the Muji lists, because you can cut them to any size you want. If you use the left hand column, they're pre-punched. This one here makes a good you know, jot pad that you can stick on, and these are you know, very much like the short Muji stamps. I don't really like, you know, when there's extra text on them, and so what I did is I used this white gel pen that I just got from JetPens, and I will give a link to it. It comes out very much like a highlighter, except the liquid white isn't gunky, and you don't put it on with a brush. It's reasonably slow drying, so you couldn't really white something out and then turn a page. But it's definitely more like a whiteout than a gel pen to me, but perfect for this, because what I did is I cut down a lot of extra sheets, and these are even hard to see once they're in, because they're basically the same page. I also cut down the day onto 2 days per page, not day on 2 pages, 2 days per page, and got some blank sheets, which are very much like the Filofax jot pads, and I cut down some of the sections of this, and I got some interesting sheets. I actually put washi tape on the top, because you can also hide text that way, and down the sides on some of the ones that I want to keep and move, because this paper isn't really thick enough to be doing anything with besides putting it in and leaving it there. So here's a couple of examples. This was a pocket-sized contact sheet, and I had fully planned on making a phone book in my pocket size and never did. So I gave myself like a year, I never did it. And I cut these down, and I'll show you what they look like once the text is gone in a second. And these are the 2 page per day again. And these are the sheets that are part of the vertical week on 2 pages. Now I put a highlight down the front because, like I said, they really are hard to see. You know, once they're against that type of page, if you use it, and I have. So these I reinforced the hole and added holes because I want to move these, and I used the whiteout to take the text off, and it's fine. It's a really great solution, and it costs nothing. And I know that in the past I've thrown out a lot of pages, and that's a shame. So I'm just cutting some of the ones down that I didn't use. This was from the A5 meeting planner. This is the meeting notes section, and this is from the meeting planner. This is the agenda section, just cut down. And this is also from the meeting planner, just like, I don't know, to track something you want to track daily. It's just this little section right here. And I mean, I certainly wouldn't hack these up because I can use them whole in general, but I definitely wanted to try. And like, I certainly wouldn't buy a pack. Oops, excuse me. My squash soup is ready. Squash soup is the best. So just to finish up, what I was saying is, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily buy these to cut them up, but I would. But I mean, it is a solution, because the emoji stamps and the jot notes and the the jot pads and all the other sectioned off pages, you know, cost a couple of dollars, and over the course of the year, I mean, it kind of adds up. You could probably buy another binder with what you save in, you know, all the sticky notes you buy and things like that. And you know, it's good to keep stuff that's perfectly fine at a landfills too. So I hope this gives you, you know, a few ideas, a few thoughts to use the inserts that you didn't have anything to do with, that are dated in particular, because it's coming up to 2014. So I think we'll all have quite a number of things left from things that didn't work, or things, you know, we changed binders, which is my situation. You know, how many weekly sheets can you get and still use all of them? So this is working out for me, and you know, hope somebody gets some good ideas from this. And thank you for watching. I've got a lot to do today. It's a Monday, but Char doesn't have all that much going on, and he's really good with that. So thanks, guys. I may do page by page on this, because I switched to my Malden again. I'm driving myself crazy, but I'm not sure there's anything different enough to show necessarily, but I'm gonna think about that after this one goes up. And hope everybody had a great weekend, and looking forward to seeing the videos that people come up with this week. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.